they're not completely useless after all. If you've ever wanted to know how certain companies manage to make a ton of money with almost no effort, you've come to the perfect spot. Put those old, ineffective ads in the trash. Influencer marketing is the wave of the future. That's right. With plenty of real-life implementations of companies that have made millions through influencer collaborations, let's take a look into why influencer marketing is more than just a fad. But first things first, when it comes to modern advertising, influencer marketing is king. The days of relying solely on traditional advertisements to reach consumers are over. The rise of social media and the emergence of influencers as powerful figures in marketing have both altered the nature of human interaction. Nowadays, brands are teaming up with popular social media users to advertise their wares. And you won't believe what happens when they do this. It's working wonders. As an example, consider the Swedish watchmaker Daniel Wellington. The multi-million-dollar success story that is Daniel Wellington exemplifies the power of influencer marketing. The company partnered with many Instagram influencers all around the world, despite having a small budget at the outset. In exchange for feedback, they offered influencers free watches and asked that they spread the word. The end result? Sales of more than $200 million. It's a classic example of how ROI can be huge with a well-executed influencer marketing plan. Then again, when it comes to fitness gear, Gymshark is another great example. Thanks to its influencer marketing strategies, Gymshark, which started off as a modest startup, experienced exceptional growth. In order to generate interest in their products, the company teamed up with athletes and fitness influencers to display them. They were able to achieve a valuation of over $1 billion because of their strategic collaborations. So, what gives influencer marketing its power? A few critical elements are all that remain. Building trust is the first and foremost concern. A large number of people follow influential people because they believe what they say and follow their advice. Endorsements from influential people have significantly more of an impact than commercials from big brands. Because when they say, "I love this product," their followers tend to believe them. Think about how much better it would be to get a personal suggestion from a friend than to see an advertisement. Yet an enormous following is not the only one. Another great thing about influencer marketing is how cheap it is. Those with smaller but extremely engaged followers, known as micro-influencers, provide tremendous value, in contrast to huge celebrities who could charge millions for a single post. As an illustration, a cosmetics company may team up with a micro-influencer who has 10,000 followers and an engagement rate of 8%, instead of a famous person who has 1 million followers but only 1% interaction. And what was the outcome? A far more engaged and specific demographic for much less money. For instance, here's a real-life example of how micro-influencers led to success. Glossier, a skincare firm, used micro-influencers to get their name out there. Glossier was able to build a community around its products by collaborating with regular people who are interested in beauty and having them offer their honest opinions. Not only did this method significantly increase sales and brand loyalty at a lower cost than conventional advertising, but it also yielded better results. Yet, why is influencer marketing so effective? Working together and being genuine are key. Collaborating on the creation of interesting and relevant content is the key to the most effective influencer marketing programs. And of course, the true magic takes place here. When Nike teamed up with fitness influencers and athletes, for instance, the company did more than simply promote its products. It also collaborated with the influencers to provide inspiring stories about the brand's beliefs and goals. So, what is the first step in implementing influencer marketing? Well, let's just say that it all starts with picking the correct influencer. They don't necessarily have to be pretty. Discovering an influencer whose audience matches your target market is more important than simply discovering someone with a significant following. Collaborating with a beauty blogger rather than a sports fan would be a much better choice for a cosmetics brand. And so, to ensure they are a good match for your campaign, you should investigate their audience demographics and engagement rates. Yet the real fun starts after you've identified the correct influencers. Develop an interesting and informative content plan. What are your goals? Is raising the profile of your brand more important to you than increasing sales or enhancing its reputation? And why? Well, simply put, you can better direct your campaign and evaluate its effectiveness if you have well-defined goals. Because if increasing sales is your primary objective, one strategy could be to solicit discount codes or exclusive deals from influential people and have them share them with their followers. Then again, establishing a spending limit is the next step. The benefits and drawbacks of collaborating with influencers should be carefully considered. Always keep in mind that a smaller, more interested audience can frequently outperform a larger, less involved one. Don't discount the power of micro-influencers just because they are inexpensive. They can provide substantial returns for a reasonable investment. Whereas one of the most important aspects of an influencer marketing strategy is the creation of engaging and original content. Collaborate closely with your influencers to create content that speaks to their followers and showcases your brand's beliefs and stories. For their Share a Coke campaign, Coca-Cola, for one, teamed up with influential personalities to provide compelling and customized content that prompted consumers to tell stories about their own Coke experiences. This method does double duty by increasing sales and cementing consumers' attachment to the brand. So make sure to keep a strong hold on this one. Now, that said, establishing solid connections with influential people is also extremely vital. If you want high-quality material that fits in with your brand's objectives, you need to build trust and respect. Maintaining the campaign's momentum requires consistent communication to keep everyone informed and on the same page. Partnerships that last and benefit both sides are another outcome of cultivating positive relationships with influencers. Of course, the real work begins with interaction after the content goes online. Get ready to handle feedback, comments, shares, and likes. You can get the most out of your influencer marketing campaigns by actively engaging with your audience. This will help you build stronger relationships with them and attract more potential customers. You also need to monitor important KPIs like engagement, conversion, and brand awareness to find out how well your campaign is doing. Gain a deeper understanding of your campaign's performance and how to improve your plan with the help of analytics tools. If you want more in-depth data, you can simply employ specialized tools. But sites like Instagram and YouTube do provide built-in analytics. In the years to come, influencer marketing will continue to develop and thrive. Micro-influencers are becoming more popular. There has been a change towards more long-term relationships, and video material like Reels, Shorts, and TikToks is gaining more and more attention. Personal connections with followers are offered by micro-influencers, and video content is compelling and easy to share. Adapt to changing times by seizing chances as they arise in this ever-changing industry. Keep an open mind about new forms of content and investigate the many social media sites that are popping up. Brands may take advantage of the incredible potential of influencer marketing, which is a dynamic and powerful tool, and so you should too. Well, that's all for today's video. Make sure to share your top favorites in the influencer world in the comments below. To catch us again for more updates, simply hit the bell icon. We'll see you soon.